People everywhere are searching for meaning and purpose in their lives. They're actually searching for love. When one connects with love, life automatically has purpose and meaning in it. When you connect with love, the very mysteries of life unfolds. But love can't be taken for granted. It has to be generated. Relationships are love's power stations. And intimate relationships are the fastest, the most heroic way to harness love. And the sexual relationships within intimacy is the fastest route. And yet, you know, I've been on the spiritual path for 50 years now, and for the past almost 30 years been also a sex therapist. I've studied the perspectives of psychology, of psychotherapy, of sexology, with regard to discovering more about love itself. And I've studied the sacred texts and the spiritual teachers and masters of all spiritual paths. And the one thing that has disturbed me and puzzled me is that, particularly in spiritual teaching, there is either an absence of reference to sexuality and sex and intimate relationships, or else a very negative slant on it. So that in the idea of spiritual circles, it appears that self-realization can only really be attained by celibacy, or so-called transcending sex. And then some years ago, I came across a quote from a French Jesuit mystic, Pierre Teilhard de Chardin. And he said, "One day, when we have mastered the winds and the waves, the tides and gravity, we shall harness for God the energies of love. And on that day, for the second time in history, humankind will have discovered fire." When I came across those words, my heart leapt. What if love is energy, not just an emotional state? And what if the energies of love can be harnessed? What if relationships are the way of harnessing the energies of love? And what if love making is exactly what that term implies? That we can generate these energies of love. Imagine the benefits of healing that must be contained in the energies of love. Imagine the savings of the medical profession and such like, if the energies of love could produce healing. Imagine the potential of releasing peace and the turnaround in the world and the savings of wars and all of that kind of enmity on the planet, if somehow or other contained in the energies of love, or the instruments for peace. If we can harness the energies of love in this day in which we live, the mysteries of life itself can unfold. I'm David Brown. This is ICASA, the School of Intimacy, Consciousness and Self-Awareness.